Hi everyone, Carla here again. And today I get to sit down with the lovely Raga, and Raga has just secured herself a position as a test analyst, and she starts this coming Monday, the 27th of June. So congratulations again, Raga. We're so proud of you. How are you feeling?
Oh, thank you so much, Carla. I'm very happy and excited.
Yeah. Awesome. I could imagine. It's all those kind of feelings, eh? It's like excited, and then, oh, it's a new role. I'm going to learn new things. Oh, yeah. Those kind of feelings all go through, eh?
Yeah. Now, me and my husband were discussing the same thing. I'm like, getting job is one part, and getting out there, proving yourself, learning things is another part.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It's exciting times when you grow more and everything like that.
True.
Yeah. So let's start off. Sorry, I just had a little bit of everyone, just one moment. I've just got a little bit of a tickle in my throat.
Oh.
Okay. So just to kind of like start off, Raga.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Raga? Where have you come from? Did you have any degree? Tell us a little bit about yourself so we understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Raga. So I've come from India. I have a bachelor's degree. I completed my bachelor's in electronics and electrical engineering in 2012. Then I moved to New Zealand. I did a year course in Unitech here. I've been working since then, but not related to IT. I've been in various sectors involving telecommunications, operations, client facing, and all. And then here I am. I've decided to.
And here you are.
Yeah.
So you moved to New Zealand in 2012.
2013.
2013. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that is 9 years you've been here in New Zealand. You're a Kiwi.
Almost there.
That's wonderful. So how did you come to know about Industry Connect? Was it a friend? Did you see an advert? Did you do a Google search? What was it?
So back in 2016, after I got my residency, I wanted to pursue my IT career back. I had a bit of experience when I was in India as well for about a year. So I wanted to move through to that side again. I've been researching options, and then I came across Industry Connect when I was Googling, and then I had a couple of my friends who was already joined by then. But for whatever reasons, it didn't happen for me. It took me this long to be here. But last year I had a baby. So when I had the time off, I had so much time.
You need that time off when your baby's just little, hey?
Yeah, exactly. I kind of had that time to introspect. Then I'm like, no, I'm going to take this seriously. I really want to achieve something at this point. So you come to that point, you're very happy with what you were doing. It's not the money factor, or it's not the work satisfaction. You feel like you have achieved everything you could in that role, and you really wanted to try something else. That was for me at that point. So I was like, okay, why not this?
Wow. And so how old was baby when you started with us with the program?
She was a year old.
A year old.
One. Yeah.
Okay. And that's a trying time as well. So well done you, Mum.
Thank you.
That's a lot of things up in the air, baby, study, ensuring that you get, you are taking action with your learning and everything like that. That's well done. Oh my gosh, there's a few ladies that have come through here. Actually, there's quite a few that have brought up their families, or actually just like you have decided, no, I will take this step now, and they only had a little baby, and this is so amazing. I just take my hat off to you. So that's so awesome, Raga, what you've done.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
Tell us, so you joined the Test Analyst Job Ready program.
Yep.
And everyone that's watching, it's a 6-week program, which you do live Zoom sessions with your tutor or tutors. And that is held on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evening. New Zealand time, it's 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Australia, it's 6 to 8, and obviously different country time zones. But everyone from around the globe comes in. If you're a test analyst, you'll be in there. And you are like you're in a class, but you're at home on your laptop. So that's how it's all run, and it's also recorded. So that's the beauty. You know, when you're in four walls of a building, and so you've got to take notes. You've got to be crazy taking notes down, but you never get a recording. So there you go. You get the recording during this program. But Raga, back to you.
Yep.
How did you find the 6-week Job Ready program doing it that way? Was it easy for you, or was it a bit of a have to get used to this?
I would say the very first week I've joined, I was all over the place. I was like, because this is designed in a way that it makes you ready for the market, like what you actually do in a project kind of thingy, where when we come with the perception that if you're going over a 6-week course, we'll be like, say for example, if we take the testing itself, we expect that they go through the basics of manual testing first. They explain everything with the definitions and all, like the old school kind of thing.
Yes.
But this is completely different. Like they teach you what exactly you need. And it's not vague either. They explain it in a way you understand. You even for me, it was very new automation when I joined this up, but yet I was able to catch up during that. There's a lot of input you have to put from yourself as well. But this is actually nice. Like it kind of it goes straight to the point. Like it will teach you what you exactly need to learn at that point of time in your career.
So did you have a little bit of manual testing experience prior to this?
Yeah, I do.
Right. And so the automation was that extra add-on kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so how did you find that? Did you know any language, did you do any programming languages prior to this, or was it all new and you had to learn C#?
C#'s completely new to me. I had C and SQL back in the college, but this is completely new. But having said that, Bruno made it. Bruno was my tutor, guys, and he made it very easy.
He's a good tutor, eh? He really understands.
Yeah, he's a very good one. He's very patient. In our group, especially most of every one of us used to attend the online classes. Most of us, I would say 10 to 12 of us. And we were so helping each other, so competitive at the same time. We all wanted Bruno to check our code at the same time. He used to be so patient, poor guy. But
he absolutely he's such a great tutor, and he loves to help people.
Yeah.
And that's the big thing with our tutors. They love to see all of our participants succeed. That's their heart, and that's why they are our tutors. And they come with years of experience. They're not lecturers. They're in the workforce, so they bring that extra. They're talking from experience, not from just a knowledge base.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. Like, rather than teaching the bookish stuff where we can just go and learn by ourselves as well. These days, there are so many other online courses where we can sign up for, or the videos kind of thing. Like if you want to self-learn the theory part of it. But he explains in a real-time way, more of a project way, like, what you need to know when you're doing it in real time kind of thing.
Yeah, fantastic. So you guys used to, obviously we have a Slack channel, so everyone gets to be part of the specific Slack channel for test analysts. So how did you find the Slack channel?
Oh, Slack is amazing.
Good community.
Yeah, very, very good community. Like I've never seen people help you so much. Being it your colleagues or your mentors, or even on the question hub, like where we have this question hub, guys, where we post questions, we get answers from all people, everybody who are participants there. Like it's amazing, like what you guys have developed. Like Carla, like like Slack's the best, I would say.
Oh, it's a great way, and I bet you've made some friends that you would never have.
I did. I did, and even mentors, I would say. I had 2 mentors, and I'm very, very close to them. I wouldn't have got this job if it wasn't for them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
That's so
thought
good.
I would never be ready to apply for a job if it wasn't them pushing me to, then I wouldn't have been here today.
So good. Yeah, that's what mentors are for, to
Yeah,
give you a bit of a prod,
yeah,
because sometimes we can get a bit complacent, just as
yeah,
humans sometimes,
yeah,
and it's human sometimes, and that's what mentors and coaches are there for, just to
yeah.
prod you a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly. No, I know my mentor was super busy. Yet he took time out to talk to me just before the day of my interview. He made me prepared well,
Oh, wow. I
he said,
love that. That is so, so good. And that's what
yeah,
we love to hear, that they take
yeah,
time out to actually help you prepare. And that's
yeah,
a big thing for us, that those of you that are watching, is that
yeah,
it's not just a program. When you go over into the internship, which is a gifted internship,
yeah,
after the 6-week job ready program, there's so much more in there with workshops. You do your tasks for your project as well. You have a mentor. There's so much more that you grow as a person that you wouldn't even think. It's totally another world where you grow holistically, to be a total package for the market. That's what I like to always say. You need
true.
to be a total package, be able to communicate, confident, have your technical knowledge applied in action in a project, and be ready to step into those interviews that you get to be part of. But that's so cool. So tell us, how did you find the transition from the 6-week job ready program over to MVP Studio internship? How did you find that transition? Was it a little bit of a or was it smooth sailing?
Um, it's like the transitioning side of it was smooth. We didn't had any issues because we didn't feel it was like a different community altogether. They're
Yeah.
as friendly as you guys. So yeah, it was all right. For me, I would say the major challenge was setting the initial. I worked on Project Mars, so initially setting it up on my machine using Docker and all, because I haven't used that, was a little challenging. But
Mm-hmm.
again, my mentors were there, so yeah, my mentor,
Awesome.
she was there. She helped me through, and yeah, we had a technical scrum meeting. So
Yes.
Aman went through what needs to be done in those meetings. So it
Mm.
was good. It was good.
So those that are listening, Aman is like the lead senior test analyst mentor in MVP Studio. So they all have what they call a tech chit chat
Yeah,
once a week, and there's so much value in those tech chit chats, and you get to ask any questions if you've got blockers. So they're able to help you if you've got any stumbling blocks. That's what I mean by blocker. So yeah, we've got Aman for the test analyst. So he's amazing. He's
he's
a really
definitely.
great mentor.
I know I think I'll never forget him. He's one of the best persons I have met
Yeah.
in my
Well, I hope you're
recent times.
connected with him on LinkedIn. This is what
Yeah,
we
yeah,
want
I
to
did.
hear.
I did. I
So
did.
yeah, it's all about
And
those networks, everyone. You've got to
yeah,
have those networks. Those that are listening, you can't be an island unto yourself, because when you have networks, you never know in that puzzle what your next step will be into your career from someone that you know, and it's easy as that. So Raga, tell us, what would you say were your highlights during this whole thing, from the program through to the internship? What were some of the highlights that stood out for you that helped you get to where you are today with this new job?
I can't pinpoint it one particular thing. I'm still, to be honest, at first, I took 3 years. I was very reluctant joining Industry Connect because I've heard very mixed reviews outside.
Yep.
Maybe I wasn't communicating with the correct persons back then. But when I came in, when I joined, when I took the lead finally, it was completely different. Like, you get more than what you have paid for. It's an amazing community. You learn so much. Having said that, you have to put your effort also. Like, you can't be like, I've paid this much, I should get a job, like they'll get me a job. No, it's not that. They'll teach you, they'll make you ready for whatever that comes through technically,
Yes.
in all ways, guys. Like your communication, like your live sessions or your CV, they're there at every you guys were there for me at every single point of when I needed you. Like it's such an amazing platform to connect with people and learn. So yeah,
Awesome.
I still can't believe it at times that I've joined through, I've made through this
Wow.
far. Yeah.
And it took you 3 years. And you know what? That's an interesting fact in itself,
Yeah.
I think a lot of things is perception is a big thing. And I always say to people, and this is what I do as personally as well,
Yeah.
if you want to know the answer to something, go and speak to the person or the company, because that's where you'll get the real truth and clarity. So then you don't have any questions, and then you can make an informed decision. But you got there in the end, Raga.
Yeah, I did. So better late than never.
And you did it so well. You did it so well. And so everyone, Raga was working for a company, a company, and she was in a certain role, was customer client facing.
Yeah, so I was into multiple roles, into quality training, client facing, case management. Like I did multiple roles with that company where I was working before.
Yeah, and then you decided to leave, and then you took on this program, and now you're back with the same company in another role.
I know. I think I feel blessed at times because the company which I would be working with, we deal with very vulnerable people in New Zealand every day.
Yeah.
So that's the first reason why I took the job with them back then. When I quit last year, I was very sad. I didn't want to quit. Such an amazing company, such amazing people you were working with. I felt really bad for quite some time, but I think I had to do that at that point because I really needed to focus on this.
Yes.
But I'm very lucky that my first interview again for Test Analyst is with the same company.
Yes. And you got back with the people that, the company that you really enjoy. So that's such a big plus.
Yeah. I mean, at times I wonder, like all these 3 years of time I've took, if I had joined Industry Connect earlier on, I would have got this opportunity even prior hand, because I would have been like, hey, I've been learning this, I'm interested. Like most of the employers are supportive if you want to learn something new and try it out. So yeah,
especially if you're going to bring value, if you're going to bring the value and help them grow and help them be better. Any employer would love to have people like that.
Exactly. Like for me, I sometimes think, if I had taken this up seriously during that 3 years of my time there, I would have been there even earlier. But I think there's a timing to everything of it. But
there is always the right timing. So in that respect, just to tie everything up, if you met someone or someone in your position, a mum that wanted to get back or change career or wanted to get back into her IT career, what kind of tips would you give her?
For a person like me who was having the time off, I would say if you have help managing your baby or just not you, then I would say go for it. That would be the very correct time to focus on things, because my baby was my motivation. I'm like, your mama could do it, I could do it. Every single day I used to do it. So if you are motivated and if you're really looking at changing your careers and if you want to be happy, because most of their lives, I believe, like we spend most of our times at work, and if you're not happy being there, it would just reflect when you're home at home too.
You are so right. Oh my gosh, you need to say that again, because this is so important. That you are happy doing what you're doing, because you do spend so many hours of your life doing what you're doing in your work. So you've got to be happy.
Exactly. That's what shows up, and I don't want to have a sad face around my baby at any given point of time. So I was like, no, I'm going to do this for her and for myself. So
Fantastic. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and
I
there's
love
never a
that.
good time. There's never a good time. The baby grows up, you'll be like, now might not be the time, and that time will never come. I've wasted the precious 3 years of my life not doing what I wanted to do. But yeah, if there's
Yeah.
anybody little hesitant, yeah, go for it, guys. And you cannot expect any other better opportunity than these guys, cause yeah, it's like a family here.
It is a family.
Yeah,
I always say to people,
yeah,
keep in touch with us.
sure.
Don't run away because you're part of the family. Because you never know what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah,
You never know what's going to happen on down the track
true.
where, you know, when we have a gathering, who knows, you know,
Yeah.
or we have something happening and, you know, but it's always good. I just love hearing from people that rise through their career as well. And we have had some people that have done that.
Yeah.
You know, they go from there to there to there to there. And it's a great thing to hear from people that are rising through their career as well. So keep in touch, Raga. We are so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Carla. And yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys, but yeah.
Yes, but this is the next season of your life, and this is going to be so exciting for you and your family.
Thank you
and
so
your
much.
baby will be able to look at you later on when, you know, and say, my mum can do it, I can do things too. Nothing will stop me. Yeah. So thank you so much for your time, Raga, and congratulations again from all of the family here at Industry Connect and MVP Studio. And we just wish you all the best in your future career and keep in touch, okay?
Thank you, and likewise, Carla.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.